MovieWeb.com.
I don't usually meet with women. Couples, yes, but a single woman.
I think my husband would like you. What's your name?
It's Chloe.
My husband's cheating on me. At least I think he is. I want you to see him.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Can I borrow your sugar?
Sure.
I want to find out.
Thank you.
See what he does if you present yourself to him.
I said to him that we should go to Allen Gardens, and then he said he could not kiss me because he's married. We walked through these exotic flowers, and then
I didn't ask you to do that.
So I wanted to begin by asking about the film. It really kind of plays out like two movies. There's this really erotic, mature drama, and then it sort of becomes this like Hollywood thriller at the end. So I was wondering if that's what you sort of liked about the script when you first read it, that it sort of had two things for you to kind of play with.
I didn't really, it never seemed very Hollywood to me at first. It was just a really, really twisted scenario. I mean, I've never seen a story like that before, really. I mean, of course, there's another movie that it was based on, but I'd never seen it. Had I read the script, so, of Natalie. But, boy, it was so intriguing because, first of all, I never got the opportunity to play somebody that's so complex and so dark and damaged. And that's like candy for an actor. And then, of course, you know, it had this potential to be so unique, and Adam McGoyan, of course, was directing it at all times, and he's amazing. He's his own director. I mean, I don't know anybody that does it like him, and he speaks the truth, and he sees things that a lot of people don't, so it was clear to me that was the one.
Yeah.
Even though I was terrified.
You were terrified?
Yeah.
Well, there's some really intimate scenes that you have to perform in this movie with Julianne Moore, who's familiar with performing intimate scenes. Was there any sort of advice she was able to give you on the set, and what was Adam, the director, able to sort of do to comfort you in those scenes?
Adam's just, the way he is comforting. I mean, he knows what he wants already, and he knows what we can do, and he knows the character so well. So, and at that point, when we were doing the intimate scenes, it was in the middle of the shoot, and Julianne and I pretty much knew our characters at that point, because we had, really, there was a lot of preparation beforehand, and then we've been shooting for a month, so yeah. No, Julianne taught me that I can keep doing what I'm doing as long as I work hard, and I consider it a challenge. I feel like just the way she is just taught me that, it doesn't have to be all seriousness. Even somebody with her, as established as she is, doesn't, you don't need to take everything so goddamn seriously. And when you're on set, it's just, it's really what counts is really being capable of doing what you need to do when the camera's rolling. So, I mean, I don't know. And also, Julianne treated me like a peer, like an equal, which is really special because I'm clearly not. And it made me feel like I really fit in and I belonged there. And that was like the best gift somebody can give you when you're doing something so intimidating and so challenging. She's amazing.
Wow, that's great.
It felt like, we were a team going through this together. Even though she's very familiar with these scenes, it was just like we were going at it as one, as opposed to like, people that are on different levels.
Yeah. Well, and finally, I just want to ask you a little bit about the character of Chloe. Could you talk a little bit about her mindset and her motivation? How were you sort of able to wrap yourself around that? Because she's clearly sort of obsessed.
Yeah, I think her motivation in the beginning of the movie is that she's not necessarily looking for love or looking to be loved, but I think she hopes for it one day, and she's really kind of just getting by. I mean, she found this career path that, she got by, she was able to make money because she found this kind of sexual power, and she's using it. And I think that, she's kind of miserable because her life is, just become this kind of just terrible, it's depressing world, and I don't think she's proud of what she does, but that's just what she does because she can, and so And so she meets this woman that's like validating her for the first time. I mean, she wasn't, her mom, her family doesn't love her, nobody really loved her, and this woman is paying attention to her, and that attention feeds Chloe, where it makes her delusional and makes her think that there could be love here, and then there is some very, very, very confusing things that happen, and then I think that throws Chloe off even more, and the obsession comes, I mean, naturally, because she's a little bit off anyway mentally, and so lost that, you know, she's just so pulled by Catherine, and she wants to be, I don't even know, it's so sad. It really is so sad.
He asked me if he could kiss me.
She's in my house all night and nobody tells me? This business transaction, which is what this was, is over.